Hello there, investors or traders. This is Eric Rosenberg back for FX Empire to talk to you about the trading platform Moomoo. Isn't that one just kind of fun to say? Moomoo? Well, let's dive in and take a look at why you might want to use it to do your trading as well. So here's a look at the dashboard when you log into Moomoo on the desktop. Here we're looking at the version on my Mac computer, but they have versions for other platforms as well, including Windows and any mobile device you want to use. So when you log in, you have a very useful dashboard. You can see all the basic things you'd want to see with any trading app right away at your fingertips. That includes active charting tools, details on any specific investment you want. You can see there's lots of flashing colors. We have live data for a lot of different trades and positions. So there's a lot going on here. Let's dive into some of the most important features. But before we do that, I want to point out this is a free trading platform. So you don't have to spend any money to buy and sell, test out your trading strategy. Even if you just want to do a very low cost strategy, you just want to start low risk, there's no commission. So it doesn't take a big chunk out of your profits like you might pay with some other platforms. So let's dive in and look at some of the features of the Moomoo platform that you'll see on desktop. Again, you'll have most of these features available on your mobile devices as well. If you want to do some trades on the go, that's all good. One thing I'd like to point out before we jump in there is the helpful ticker symbol update they have. So if you're looking at the very top of the video here, you can see what I'm tracking right there, the SPYs down today. Sorry, a little bad news, but it's cool to have that in my top bar where I'm working. I can track my portfolio or any assets that I want all day. But if I want to get into more details in my account, let's dive in here. This is the account homepage. As you can see, it is an international platform, so you can look at Hong Kong stocks and US stocks. So here is a look at the US account we have opened up here. This is a demo account that we set up for you guys to take a look in partnership with Moomoo. So here are a few stocks we have in this account. Sirius XM, SunPower, and Zynga. You can see total assets available, very different histories and timelines. We can look at yields, trends. There's some cool charts and tools. They're fun to look at. And no matter what we do, on the right bar here, we'll have updates, the latest quotes and news. We'll have all sorts of information just based on what's happening now in the market. So we'll have that bar over there no matter where we go, whether we're at the quotes page where we started just a moment ago or our account details. That's always updating with us. Something that I thought was pretty cool is the strategy area. So this is AI driven. It uses machine learning. It's a pretty cool buzzword these days. But what is that doing for you? It's looking at a ton of investment data, stock market data, and option data to help you find potential winning strategies. So here it's using different machine matching algorithms. It updates daily to give you some ideas for potential trades. There's also a screener built in if you want to look through with, there's a ton of data points here to find anything that you want to invest in using your own strategies or your own criteria. You can look at options. You see there's a little note there, Hong Kong exchange results are delayed. But US results, I believe, are live. So that's helpful. We can look at options here. So here's US or Hong Kong market. We're in the US for Apple. So if you want to do some options trading, you can see strategies in there. And then you can build out your own strategies and track however you would like. So this is a strategy that we pre-set up. You can create your own filters and screeners and save those to find and hunt down whatever you'd like with it within your account. Another great area to take a look at is the data area. Obviously, as a trader or investor, you want a ton of good data on anything you're working on. You don't want to just go in blind. So here's analysis. They even have options for IPOs. here's that Coinbase one coming up. That'll tell you when we're recording this video. There's some good ones coming down the road. If you want to learn about upcoming IPOs, there's even a link. CN there is for the Chinese market. So again, international platform. You can trade a lot more than just the US. Here's some recent dividend payouts and upcoming dividend dates. So again, more data to inform your strategy. If you want to do trades, this is the main hub for trading. So here's a bunch of very active stocks. We can look at our positions as we saw on the other page. Let's say we want to load up Zynga into the trading tool and the data tool. I just double clicked. That gave us charts. We can see the options chains, recent announcements. We don't have any research reports available on this one. We can create notes. Here's trends on capital inflows and outflows, and sector competitors, other information to know. So, a lot of data right at your fingertips, just a tap or a click away. We see when we double clicked on that, it also loaded Zynga up here on the right side. So if we navigate around, we can still follow that position or whatever we want to be looking at right now. Now we're back on that trading tab. If we want to enter a trade, we can see the box to do that right here. We can enter our trade order, limit orders. I'd have to type my password in again to unlock trading. That gives you a little extra security. So even though you type your password in to open up your account and see all the details, you have to use your password again to make sure you're able to trade. If you are active trading, you'll want to make sure that password is in there at the beginning of your session so you can very quickly click in to enter your order. To see the abilities you have with just a basic order entry form here, we have different types of orders, including some conditional orders, limit if touch, trailing stop, limit. So some complex orders. We can choose our symbol. We're looking at Zynga, but we could choose any other stock we want. Let's say we want to look at Amazon. We could do it just as easy, or Best Buy. Whatever stock you want to look at, you can load it very quickly into the trading tool. You can enter your price for limit orders, or if you want a market order, there's not going to be a price. You can enter your share quantity, and obviously here it won't let me because I don't have the margin or cash on the account. But there's all sorts of options and abilities you have when entering your trades here. There's different tabs you can create and manage as well. So here's the trader tab that has more data going on. Like here we're looking at Apple. Let's pull up Amazon again. So we can just see how quick we can flip between stocks and load things into the trading tools. So yeah, it's you can even duplicate and have multiple tabs that are similar, tracking different stocks. So you can click around quickly and not worry about losing your data or losing your place on another tab. It's just clicking the little plus sign there, and here we go. I have another US stock trading window. Now, one fun place to look if you have a Moomoo account is the Moo Streams. That is a live discussion with other Mooers, other account holders. You can see it looks like a mobile view here, so obviously that's going to be optimized for your mobile app. But you can see other Moo traders, both in the US and abroad. You can see multiple languages here talking about different trade ideas and trade strategies. So that's kind of a fun little place to stop and be social. You can follow other users and get notified if there's anyone you're following that has any news. So that's kind of a cool little addition you can use in the Moo app. So let's say we're hanging out on our boring old desktop and we want to get into the markets quickly, or we see a little pop-up here in our bar and we see some news. We want to get clicking in and know what's going on. If you click on that desktop icon at the top bar, you can open up and see stocks that you are tracking. So here, let's say I want to look and see what's going on with the SPYs. Double click and it loads up the quote tool or the quote page in the tool. So you don't even have to go and click around to open up the app. You can go and shortcut your way in. If you do want to jump in and look at the news, there's a news tab right there. You can see latest news and headlines and news for your watch lists. You can see over here, there is a paid upgrade if you want. It's a pro account on Moomoo, and that will give you access to watch CNBC. So even if you don't have cable or TV at home, you can get the latest cable news for the markets. That's just built right in on the dashboard. But there's a lot else you can do. So here's the CNBC website. That's just loaded up if you want to browse around. But yeah, you can click around. You can check out any stock. And as I mentioned, anything on your watch list, anything you own. We recently looked at Amazon. So there you go, news on Amazon. So that's a quick look at the news section here in the Moomoo trading app. We've taken a quick look at that Moomoo platform. It's important to know you might see the name Futu around as you're navigating through Moomoo. That is because Moomoo is attached to Futu trading accounts. The two companies work very closely together, so you might see Futu pop up, but don't be alarmed. That is part of the same family as Moomoo, and it's safe and good to go. Also, as I mentioned in the beginning, one big reason to pick Moomoo, especially if you are into options trading, is pricing. See that big 0 on the page? This is the Moomoo website again. There are no commissions and no contract fees, so options trading is completely fee-free here for as far as commissions go. But you might pay some regulatory fees that you would pay anywhere else as well. There are not many other fees you would pay. If you are just a regular trader in the US, you will likely not pay any fees to Moomoo or Futu, and you can just trade your heart away. But remember, there are risks, so use the strategy that you choose that is based on your risk tolerance and your research. So you don't want to trade without knowing what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, Moomoo is a great place to get going because it's cheap and it offers not every single tool out there, but there's a heck of a lot. It does a lot for active traders, as you saw in this video. Most people should find their needs. If you are new to options trading, you can start learning. If you're already an expert, you can come here and maybe save some money compared to your old brokerage. So that could be a win either way, because it's free. There's no harm in trying it out. So head to fxempire.com to check out our full written review and click on through to sign up for Moomoo if it looks like the right fit for your trading needs. Thanks for hanging out with us today, everyone, and happy trading from me, Eric Rosenberg, and everyone at FX Empire. Bye-bye.